Today I'm going to show you a site called Padlet.com, something that you can use in the classroom and has a lot of different uses. Once you sign up for an account, and it's a free account, okay, this is what you will see. It's called your dashboard. On the dashboard it will show you what Padlets you have created. So these are some that I've created that I'll show you later, but I would like to start from scratch to show you how to create one. So we're going to hit Create New Padlet, and a wall comes up, okay, pretty much like this, that you can post to. Okay, I want to show you some of the features on the side. This just brings you to the home page. Okay, that's to create another wall. This shows that it's your account. These are sharing options, which we'll look at once we've created the wall. Okay, information, help, and settings. Okay, so in the settings, if you go, this is where you can title. Okay, so let's just title this practice wall. Okay, and if you'd like to give a description, you can also give it a little stamp. If you're in a history class and you want to put a world stamp or science, So right now I'm just going to put a little smiley face and saving the changes. Okay, and the other thing to see here, this is where you can delete a wall, so you can get rid of it for good. You can copy it. Here is the address. Okay, this is where you would get the link for students to go to the wall. Okay, this is the actual what you would post so that people can see the wall. Okay, and as you can see, you can even pick another one which is a little more customized. So if it has a name to it for what you're working on, American Revolution, or whatever, you can post that here, and then it'll give you a new link right here. This is how you would share with others. This is the link you would give to students so they can find your wall. Okay, and that would be in address. Okay, another thing you can do is the layout. Okay, free form means you can post anywhere on here in any order, nothing locks to guides. Okay, a stream would be more like a Facebook page or a wall where one would go beneath the other, and a grid would give you sections where you can have maybe 2 columns or 3 columns. For now we're just going to do free form. Okay, so we can play with that. And wallpaper, you can put different backgrounds. It could look like wood, bamboo, the ocean, okay, anything you'd like, right? Or you can just go back to the basic one that comes with it, the default, okay, a map. Okay, and you can see all of these choices here. So now that you have this wall, now you can post to it. So you can pose questions or have students do certain activities that they're all going to share on this wall. So you can click anywhere on the wall, and you're going to double click, and that's how you make your first post-it. Okay, so let's say you just want to put a question out there as a thought for students. Should cell phones be allowed in school? Okay, and you'll see that there's some other options here. You can add a link, you can upload a file, or you can take a picture. Now that link can be a link to a picture or a video, whatever you want. So for now, let's just say we're going to ask, if we click off of it, okay, you have this question that you want students to answer. Okay, and you can move this all around, okay, and you'll see that you'll have a pencil, which means you can go in and edit it and change it, or you can delete it. So let's say, I'm going to put this one over here, and I want students to answer. So for them to answer it, you would give them this link, okay, and it's the same link that you find over here when we did modify wall, address, okay. It's the link where the students can go so they can access this wall. And once they post on this wall, it will be saved on this wall. So students would come in and they would just double click and put their answer. Okay, that's one thing you can do. Another one, I'll show you how to add pictures. Okay, so let's double click, and let's say in class you're learning about characteristics. What are some characteristics of wolves? And I would like to add a picture of a wolf. So I have a link. Okay, I'm going to go to Google. I already found this, so I'm going to right click, and I'm going to copy the image location. That location is what gets pasted in our window, and you hit add, and now you have a picture. So again, if you click off, you can put that here. Let's say I wanted to edit this text. I'm going to go in there, and I could type over or change it, whatever I wanted, add something to it. Let's say, give me at least 2. Okay, so you want at least 2 characteristics, and then click off of it. So now students, again, if this was what was on the page, can come in and click and put a post wherever they'd want. Okay, let's say you want to upload a file. Okay, so I'm going to say read the attached article and ask one question. Okay. Asking questions is a reading strategy. So I'm going to click on here. You can drop it, or if you know where it is. So on my computer, I'm going to look for it. There's a zombie article I want them to read. I'm going to insert it. Takes a minute. And now here is the article. So for them to access it, you click off of it. I can move it. Let's say I move it over here. Okay, to access it, you click on it. It will come up in another window, and they can scroll and read it. Okay, and then to close, you hit the X, brings you back to the wall, and they can make their comments. Okay, so again, they can double click, make a post-it. So these are some things that you can do when you're posting to your wall. The other thing is you can do a webcam. So if you have a webcam attached to your computer, this will come up saying about Flash players. If you just hit allow, there I am, and you could take a picture. Just got to scroll up, and you can take a picture. There you go, and it will post my picture. So now we have this finished wall, okay, and obviously we wouldn't have all three of these things on the one page, so first thing I want to do is get rid of my picture. So we're going to hit delete with the little trash can, and it'll say don't remove, so if you change your mind and say, oh, I hit the wrong thing, you don't have to remove it. But yes, I definitely want to remove that, so okay, remove. Okay, and let's say we don't want the article on this one, so we're going to delete that as well. And this question, because it's a different topic, let's say we're going to work with this one. Okay, so we can kind of set this up, and then again, students would come in and answer. Now you can share this wall, okay, so if you hit over here on the share or export, you can share these through Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, all different, Pinterest, okay. You can actually export this as well as an image, okay, and you can email it. If you email it to somebody, it will send this link telling them how to click on to find this page. Embed codes are for making web pages or blogs. Okay, so if you're looking for an embed code, this would be the code to embed it on your page. And if you're using WordPress, here's the WordPress embed code. Okay, for the most part, unless you're putting it on a web page, you would use the embed. For the most part, you're either going to email it, or the easiest way is to just send the students to this link. Either have a page on your web page or somewhere they go, like a Google Classroom, some sort of learning management system that will help them to locate where to go, and then it'll bring them right to this page. So these are your sharing options, okay? So I'm just going to turn that off for now. And you can, it is fully customizable, so let's say you don't like this background, you can always go back into the settings and change the wallpaper, okay? Put on wood, and then click on settings again to get out. From this point, if you want to go back to your home page, okay, you would click home page up here, and it brings you back to my dashboard. Okay, my dashboard gives me some information. Padlets are the Padlets that I've created. Okay, activity is if you're sharing and working with other people all in the same. This would kind of give you the information of who's adding to your Padlets. All right, collaborators, again, if you want to share this, you can work with other people. Okay, files are the files, so that one file of the zombie article would be up there. Links are the different links to pictures or videos that you would post. Okay, and so let's go to Padlets. And it's going to bring me to all my Padlets. Now here's Practice Walls, the one we just did. I wanted to show you a few others that I've done to give you an idea. Here's one, the students read an article about cell phones and bullying. And I made this post right here and gave them some options, okay? And you can see the students have put up their postings, okay? And then you can save this, all right? And again, if they went in and changed it, you would see that, okay? Another idea with pictures. Students were learning about the Boston Massacre, and these are two very well-known photos. So again, I've asked them to compare the photos and that they would put post-its. All right, so this one, you don't see the students' postings, but this is something you can set up. Okay, one way to use it. Okay. And again, asking questions after reading the Christmas Carol. Make a post-it, including your conclusion and evidence. This way it can be used as a closure activity. The Boston Massacre one is a good one to use maybe for a do now activity. So you can see there's a lot of different ways that you can use Padlets. you're limited with the ideas that you can come up with, and I think it's a good way. It's a free tool, and it's a good way to have students engaged, and they do enjoy it.